That hug she just gave you wasn't random. And if you think it was, you're already missing what just happened. Because women don't casually wrap their arms around men they feel nothing for. A study published in Comprehensive Psychology found the average hug lasts seconds. But here's what most men don't realize. When she holds you even half a second longer, her brain is already running a silent evaluation of you and what you do in the next 60 seconds after that hug. That's the difference between her thinking about you at 2 a.m. or forgetting you existed before she even reaches her car. Most men completely blow this moment. And honestly, that's exactly why I made this video, because what I'm about to tell you isn't theory. It's not guesswork. It's what actually happens inside a woman's mind. It's for you hachings in real time. Here's the truth no one says out loud. When a woman genuinely hugs you, not that awkward side hug she gives her coworker, and Marcy, and mommy, and something chemical happens inside her body. Researchers from University of Oxford found that even brief physical touch releases oxytocin and the bonding hormone. Her brain literally creates an emotional bookmark around that moment. But here's the brutal part. That bookmark can either be highlighted in gold or deleted within minutes, and it all depends on you. I'm going to be painfully honest with you because I know exactly what goes through her mind in that moment. I know the micro-judgments. I know the silent scoring system. I know the text she sends her best friend 2 minutes later that starts with either, "Oh my God, or, "Yeah, never mind. Today I'm giving you the full playbook." The exact sequence that makes her replay that hug in her head long after you're gone. But first, there's one mistake 90% of men make immediately after a hug. And it kills attraction instantly. I'll reveal it in a second. And yeah, you've probably done it. Maybe even recently. Stay with me. Let's start with something most men underestimate. A hug isn't just a greeting. It's a test, a signal, an invitation. According to Loretta Bruning, when a woman initiates physical contact, her emotional brain is saying, "Hey, I feel safe enough to be close to you." That's not small. That's a massive green light most men ignore. Think about it. Women are hyper-aware of personal space. They notice everything: distance, movement, proximity. So when she chooses to close that gap and wrap her arms around you, she already made a decision about you. She already put you in a category, right, or someone worth being close to. But here's where everything falls apart. The hug ends, and suddenly you panic. Your hands don't know where to go. Your eyes start scanning. Your brain goes blank. So what do most men do? They ruin it. They crack an awkward joke. They look at their phone, or worse, they say something forced that sounds rehearsed. And just like that, the moment dies. The connection fades. She mentally files you under. Nice, but forgettable. And I refuse to let that happen to you. Let me tell you the biggest mistake right now. Brace yourself. Men rush to fill the silence. The second the hug ends, they panic. So they start talking. So how's work? That was nice. Come here, another one. Stop. Seriously, stop. Because according to Helen Fisher, attraction thrives in uncertainty. When you fill every second with noise, you kill the tension, you remove the mystery, and her brain goes, "Nothing special here," and moves on. That silence after a hug, that's not awkward. That's power. That's where attraction multiplies. That's where her mind starts building a story about you. Psychologists call this the ambiguity effect. When something is incomplete, the brain becomes obsessed with it. So here's rule number 1. Don't rush. Hold eye contact for just 2 seconds longer than usual. Let a small natural smile form. Then speak. Now this is where things get powerful. I call it the 60-second formula. And if you get this right, You stay on her mind for days. And step one, the micro compliment. Not generic, not basic, specific. You smell amazing. What is that? Your energy feels different today. Something good happened, right? That was actually a really good hug. According to Paul Zak, personalized compliments trigger another oxytocin release. You're doubling the emotional impact. She doesn't just feel good, she feels seen, and that's what women crave most. In step two, the callback. Mention something she told you before. Anything. That place you mentioned, did you try it? How did that project go? This shows something rare. You were actually listening. Studies in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships show recall builds emotional intimacy fast. Her brain goes, he pays attention, and that thought follows her home. Step three, the exit. This is where most men fail. You leave, not awkwardly, not abruptly, confidently. I've got to run, but it was really good seeing you. Why? Because of scarcity. Robert Cialdini explains, what feels limited becomes valuable. You leave while the moment is still strong. Now she wants more, and that desire turns into obsession. Now listen carefully. Do not text her immediately. Wait 2-3 hours. Then send something tied to the moment. I checked that place you mentioned. Looks insane. We should try it. That's how you stay in her head. Not by chasing, but by creating anticipation. Here's something most men don't understand. Not all hugs mean the same thing. A quick pat hug, polite, a full embrace, interest, a lingering hug, emotional connection, a surprise hug. That's powerful. That means she couldn't hold back the urge to touch you. And there's one final psychological trick, the Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished things stay in the mind, so leave something incomplete. Remind me to tell you what happened in Barcelona. You won't believe it. Then stop. Now she's thinking about you, without you even being there. But here's the truth deeper than all of this. None of this works if your energy is off. Women don't just respond to what you say. They respond to who you are while saying it. If you look for validation, she feels it. If you stay grounded, she feels that too. Confidence isn't loud. It's calm. And that calm presence, that's what makes her replay the moment later. So let's bring this full circle. That hug, it wasn't just a hug. It was a door. And what you do next decides everything. Hold the gaze. Say something real. Anchor the moment. Then walk away. Let her mind do the rest. If you made it this far, comment, I felt that hug. I want to see who's really paying attention. And if you're serious about mastering attraction, body language, and female psychology, you might subscribe to Love Lies in Reality, because every week we break down the hidden signals most men never see. So you stop guessing and start knowing. And if you want to go deeper, watch the next video on your screen right now. Because when a woman is actually falling for you, she gives off 5 signs she cannot hide. Click it now before you miss another signal.